I think we can all agree that Silksong took a lot of inspiration from the Primal Aspid. There's a lot of enemies who all share the same qualities and annoyingness as the Primal Aspid. So I've been wondering which one of these enemies are the most annoying.
And I'm guessing that you think the Spit Squits are the most annoying enemies, given the title of the video.
No, well, I'm not sure. I mean, they could be. I want to figure out what makes them annoying first, and then compare them with other enemies at a later time. So, let's start. Firstly, the Spit Squits are flying enemies. Flying enemies are by default more difficult since they work in 2 dimensions instead of 1. I think people over-exaggerate how annoying flying enemies are though. You just need to harpoon onto the enemy from a safe distance and pogo on them until they die.
That's easier said than done. Trying to juggle yourself on top of an enemy is pretty difficult.
Well, yeah, but Silksong and Hollow Knight are already really focused on teaching you how to pogo. It's not like it's a new skill that you haven't been practicing this whole time, and it's pretty easy to aim yourself with the Drifter's Cloak. All things considered, flying itself doesn't make an enemy hard. What now?
I can't help but notice that in this video's timeline, the section labeled flying doesn't end here. So surely there's something else about these enemies that makes them annoying, right?
Okay, yes, flying doesn't inherently make enemies that much more annoying. You could pretty easily pogo off of a Primal Aspid if there wasn't any roof over its head. But most enemies in Silksong do something with their flying to make it hard to pogo on them. In the case of the Spit Squit, their movement is sporadic. They move to a random location, then they wait there for a little bit, then they move to a different location, and then they repeat that 2 or 3 times, and then they shoot at you. This is pretty hard to pogo on, considering that at any given moment while you are going for a pogo, the Spit Squit can just move out of the way, which leaves you in the perfect position for it to fire its projectiles. These projectiles are surprisingly different from the Primal Aspid. I originally thought that they weren't going to be since they both fired 3 projectiles, but unlike the Aspid who shoots 2 outer projectiles that goes towards the common places that you would normally move towards when dodging away from the central projectile, punishing you for revolving around the Aspid, the Spit Squit shoots 3 back-to-back shots that shoot at the player's current position, punishing the player for moving in a straight line between themselves and the Squit, and for falling back into that line after leaving it, while incentivizing the rotational movement that the Aspid punishes.
What?
Basically, if you were to draw a shape that represented the types of areas you could be in near the 2 enemies, the Primal Aspid would be a circle and the Spit Squit would be a line. Since the Spit Squit punishes forward movement, you have to be less aggressive towards it, which makes it even more difficult since sometimes the only way to get damage off of it is to harpoon into it, which makes you move in that exact same straight line.
Don't these projectiles have gravity to them? Doesn't that mean that it's more of a curved line than a straight line?
I mean, yes. What's more important is that moving around the Spit Squit is still rewarded and running towards or away from the Spit Squit is still punished. Put this together with this sporadic movement and also that it's in a location that is surrounded by muck maggots and you get a decently annoying enemy.
So, do you think it's the most annoying enemy in the game?
I still don't know. There are other enemies that are also pretty annoying that I haven't thought about yet. But we'll do that in a different video. This video is finished. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also, don't forget to check out Ashes Expired's channel. She has a Twitch channel that she makes content on, and she drew all the artwork for her character sprite. Anyways, that's it for this video, so do something else. I don't know. The video's over. Leave.